Yeah.
Shows at the crash site now, trying to determine why a plane carrying the Lynyrd Skynyrd entourage crashed near Macomb last night. At 7:47 Eastern Daylight Time, the aircraft disappeared from the radar scope and they lost radio contact. The FAA's Jack Barker says the thick woods made the crash site difficult to both find and get to.
If you dig around right here, right now, in this general area, you're going to find something, I promise you. Just scrap pieces that have been here, and it's aluminum, it won't rust, so it's lasted forever, you know. Holy smokes, look at there. Look what I found, boys. Here we go. Now, good Lord, that's a piece of the plane. Look at that. That's it. Yeah, that's it. It's got the rivet hole. It's gotten a little corroded. Man, look at that.
Somebody, we don't know who, put a marker here just on the 20th, I understand. It just happens to be that is the spot where the nose of the plane hit right there. Most people don't know where the plane crashed.
Right.
Very few can tell you.
They just come this way and start asking. And we're 40 years past it now, and I was 11 years old and 3 hours north of here, but I knew what had happened, you know. Well, I just always wanted to find the story, the plane, the site, the whatever, and the next thing I know, I've talked to 20 or 30 people and gotten all their stories that were here that night.
You just don't forget it. I mean, it's something tragic that's going to be in your mind always. See, by the time we got to right in here, this point, it didn't have any wings anymore.
They broke them off back there.
It was just fuselage, and that was it. Big split came down like and went across this way. And when I pulled it up like that, you know, just a big space, and then somebody on the ground gave me a big long stick to prop it up. I shined my flashlight up in there, and my first thoughts, you know, what's a bunch of hippies doing on an airplane? Because back in those days, hippies usually didn't have any money, and they were broke. But playing cards was just covered everything, you know. People were moaning, you know, get me out of here. And, you know, we were just farm boys. We didn't know what we were doing, really, but we just got them out. I mean, it's just that simple.
Dwain's sister, one thing she told me that all up in the trees, she said from their suitcases busting open and all that stuff, there were socks. She said just socks went everywhere. You know, it was like Christmas, like tinsel.
The boy walked up to me and told me, he said, you know who this is? I said, no, hold on. He said, it's a Lynyrd Skynyrd, man. Thought he was lying.
They did a pretty dang good job. It's the best thing you can ever say for just a group of come-together farmers and loggers and ranchers and stuff like that, and in a little volunteer fire department, they saved 20 lives. Let's give them full credit for that. You know, the band wouldn't still be going on today had they not done what they did.
It's just an old memory now, you know.
Train